manifest your leadership, you're not really taught how to lead. You have to, based on decisions you make, a certain kind of leader will manifest from you, and then you want to push that leader out for service. So it's sequential in that approach. So you become formidable to your decisions. You understand your decisions. You understand expected results. You understand anticipation. You understand character. You understand attitude. And all these are controlled by a decision. And then you want to bring it out as a service. Politicians do that well. You want to bring it out as a service, right? So it's really a case of deciding into results. That is the number one thing. But if you park that particular decision aside and say, hey, this is going to be my first decision for this particular scenario. And that's why we're here, to talk about that thing called the first decision, the singularity of intent. I just had to take you guys on a journey to bring you back. Well, I hope you understood that. So I'm going to get married. Let's put it that way. We're at the altar. I'm thinking, how do I make a decision to make this thing work? So that by the time it's going belly up, I know what to revert to. How's it going to work? At some point, you're going to say, I do, right? When you're being asked the question. At that minute, when you say, I do, that is your first decision. When you say, I do. Every other thing, you can map it out to, you guys are just getting down and doing and trying to build up something. But the minute you say, I do, you're making a decision. When the guy says, do you take this lovely lady to be, or talking to the guys now, do you take this lovely lady to be your loveful wedded wife? And some of you pause. Some of you run away. Because that's the key crucial moment. But if you are one who was planned to make that decision on the day, and you say, I do, if you map it down, this is my first decision for this marriage to work, right? No matter any time you have a problem in life, you can always revert back to the first decision. That singularity of your intention on that day when you said, I do. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be rosy and all that, but my point is, when you want to fix things, you have to pivot, don't you, to either what you know or what you've done or how it all started. A majority of us are frivolous with how things started. It's like that guy who wrote that book, We Begin With Why. Is it Simon Sinek, I think? Yeah, you begin with why. Why is really just your intention. Because from the why, if you figure out why you're doing things, it's really your intention. It's how you map that to an intent. That's what it's talking about in a nutshell. But the first decision in this instance is you apply it in any scenario. I do transformation stuff. So it's a digital program. I do a lot of transformation. And part of what we use is the agile principle. Anybody who does any kind of product or digital, offers any kind of digital service, you would know about the agile methodology and how you apply that in businesses. And every time we're doing these morning sessions, we're doing our sprints, we're doing our scrums, we're having this conversation, we're talking. We always revert back to something. We're always reverting back to something. And that drives me kind of nuts. Or rather, it used to drive me nuts because we're always reversing back to something that we don't give it a name. We revert back and we don't give it a name. So one day I'm going to call this thing what I know it is, which is our first decision for this product. Right? And then got my DevOps guys in the room at some point. This is a couple of years ago. It had to do with one client. I said, for this product, our first decision is to make sure that XYZ happens. Right? And then we started off from there. So every time we have an issue, we always go back to that first decision. The thing worked like magic. So I already knew that because I've tested it with so many other scenarios, but I've never used it at work. But that was the first time I've used it at work, and I've never gone back up till today. I've never ever gone back on that. So whenever we want to kick off a brand new product or a brand new project, or we want to do something, when we're doing our discovery sessions, I would say, okay, what is going to be our first decision that we're all going to agree on for this particular thing as a principle? And then we start the deep dive from there. We start the discovery from there. So the conversation captured when we agreed on the first decision, the manifestation of the word decision on the day keeps everyone in check. And we'd always come back when we are out of scope, when we're out of line, or when we are misaligned with our situations. So again, that is exactly what is playing out here. we'd always come back to this situation where we make a decision and say, how best can this suit us? But if you don't map it out, if you can't visualize it, if you can't attribute it to something, chances are there's going to be a lot of misalignment along the way. But as humans, we love these things because we like challenges. What are challenges if not opportunities anyway? So we will challenge ourselves to do things and come back. We will perambulate and come back to where we started from. But we don't have to. We can always see a bigger picture. That's one situation. But let's take it back to ourselves.